So, the filter I showed you in the last video, I committed, and got one big old charge pipe, 45 degree, 90 degree, and a couple attachments. Yeah, so I committed to the cold air intake. So we're gonna take all this outside and get a time lapse going, get it in. So, with the new, or not new, with this fixed, it looks a lot better. And then it also got a different shift knob. This one's heftier, feels better in the hands, and yeah. And at the end of the day, you know, it's all about preference. So I finally got the piece that I needed. I needed a breather filter for this, because that breather line was not running into that. Now, in hindsight, yes, you kind of lose fuel economy because of this. Because, you know, any recycled fuel or oil goes back there, sucked back in fuel-wise, and then it helps a little bit from what I've seen. But these aren't bad, and since I could not get that on there, I'm okay with it. Got the oil pan off. Pain in the ass. I'm gonna take like half the gloss off, but it's off. That's all that matters. So we had to get a new cap, which probably should have done when I bought the radiator. But yeah, because the temp was going up super high. We were wondering why. Popped the hood, thankfully, before I went on drive. And it was just, you can kind of see the stain.
Cool.
Yeah, it was hissing and pissing. You can see it in the fan shroud right there. But the cold air intake looks good. And the new cap looks good. So, and that shit ain't coming off, and it's not even pressurized yet. So we'll start it up and hope for the best. So we're replacing the spark plugs right now. I got the NGK ones. Totally not just for the badge that I get with it, but no. So actually, once we pulled these out, I realized he actually had NGKs in it, but you can kind of see they're a little old. Some of these actually look a little worse than others. So yeah, fresh spark plugs never hurt anything. All right, so battery's hooked up, spark plugs are in. Let's now, nowhere near perfect. Via technicality, I will be saying I somewhat fixed the wiper fluid hoses. Now, only on one side. I'm not sure why it's not going through the other side, but it's working. And my leg's getting very wet, but it is working. So I'm taking that as a W. New spark plugs are in, they feel good. No misfires or anything, so they seem seem to be sparking well, so it's good.
Mobbing like a motherfucker, slipping out the window, getting fucked off. Nigga, get loaded, can't control it. Nigga, pass me the blunt, let me roll it. You get the Bozak to the Hozak, that's for show, black. Be a Mac to keep your dope fat. And tell me what does it take to be a G. I started with a cold ounce and bounce to a key. You gotta watch your backstage strap, be alert. Started as a young boy.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the rap game.
She'll be good one day. Hell yeah. So pretty much $200 later, we have a EGR valve, a new one. We were getting a code thrown up for it, and also the gasket was pretty shot. I bought a gasket separate, didn't end up putting it on because we took it off and realized I needed to buy a whole new valve anyway. So we went ahead and just got that. So now I have 2 gaskets. So if anybody's in need of a EGR valve gasket for a 92 Prelude or anything that takes the same EGR valve gasket, let me know and I will give it to you. Oh yeah, by the way, not a review of a Toyota Tacoma, but the hood is so high on this thing that it is like impossible. Like, you gotta know the car really well to feel comfortable parking this. Like, so idle surge is still happening, and the exhaust is cut off, but the header is sealed. But the exhaust is currently dumping out of the bottom of the car, not going through any piping really, except for the headers and downpipe. So it is very loud. We're gonna pull it into the garage, change the intake manifold, and hope that's what it is. Because I unplugged the throttle control valve to see if that's what it was, but it was still idle hunting while just idling like absolute dog. So I think it might be intake manifold gaskets. I already have those, so we're gonna slap them on. Hopefully be done by Sunday for Cars and Coffee and my friend's birthday. I could fit, but I'm a wuss and I don't want to hit my mom's car, so I'm gonna move that out of the way. So I've literally just been taking hoses off. I know my face is covered. Literally just been kind of prepping to be able to get the intake manifold off. So yeah, real fun stuff going on here. I'm tired. I'm gonna see how far I can get, and then we might have to proceed on to tomorrow as well. I got some stuff. I got a magnetic tray, because, yeah, why not? Some ratcheting wrenches with a swivel type thing. What are they actually called? Flex head combo wrench. Channel locks, not vice grip. And then like a hose clamp lock thing, so I don't have to dump crap everywhere. I'm gonna get on to completely removing this. I believe I have everything unplugged, and I actually have most of the hardware on the top off. I had to go pick up those wrenches because there's some on the bottom that I just can't get to with the tools that I had. So I'm not gonna do a time lapse. I'll just talk to you guys when I have it off. Manifold is off. Yeah, gasket was, well, like that, and oh my god, yeah, not good. This could also be causing that coolant issue, the gasket being shot. And then 2 of the studs actually came out, so I gotta get some Loctite or thread locker and actually put these back in. They didn't strip or anything, they just came loose. The bolts were very tight, so heated them up, got them off, because heat's amazing. I don't know how hot they still are, pretty dang hot, because I didn't do that but a little bit ago. But yeah, so we got this out. I'm gonna probably take this off, replace the gaskets in that, because I believe it comes in that gasket kit. I will clean up inside there. I'm just gonna probably use some carb cleaner, and then yeah, put everything back together. Hopefully it all goes smoothly, and hopefully be able to start it up. So everything's back on. It's kind of the moment of truth. Open the garage door and start it, and see. Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
That's only 10 minutes. Bye.
So much better. Got drilled slotted rotors, and carbon fiber ceramic pads. Clips from this video have kind of come from like the past couple weeks combined, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So then we'll just shoot out a part 3 or part 4, whatever we're at, when I get more stuff. Hopefully we can get the exhaust done soon. I got maybe a trick up my sleeve, but we'll have to find out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all for the next one.
She called me charming, need an army, marching for your love. I'm the sergeant. I'm not from
I don't know what the fuck it's doing.